welcome back to the channel. Another day we're going to pick up a storage unit. It's actually a pod. Bought it on storagetreasures.com. Got a pretty good deal. I mean, I don't really, until we go and see it, don't really know the condition, but it looks pretty decent for 160 bucks. So really cheap to get any kind of unit for that much, especially the pods. A lot of times the pods go more expensive. If you're not sure what I'm talking about those containers that you can rent. They'll bring them out to your house. You can put the stuff in them, you know, load them up, and then they will come and pick them up and they store them in a warehouse. But got one of those, $160, and today it's take your family to work day. I've got Leah, I've got Billy. They're both camera shy, but they're both with me, so they're both gonna end up on camera a little bit. But we're about to head that way now. Alright, we're here at the pod now. We're about to crack it open and see. They just brought it out here. We're gonna open it up, see what we got. Alright, like I said, I paid 160 bucks for this. I think I got a really good deal because we have a Dyson vacuum right here. This is like a top of a table and it's marble top. Some kind of cabinet right here. Here's the base for a TV. We'll have to see if the TV's in here or not. I've got a Woodstock poster. Can't really tell much else, but it looks pretty neat. Here's an old suitcase. Look at that. Hold that. It's an old picture with the concave.
Those are old photos.
Okay, I'm not going to take all this off, but it's an antique picture with the concave, which is the bowed glass. Just these frames alone are worth a pretty good bit. I think this is going to be pictures, but they're really old photos. Oh, this is cool. Look at this one.
Oh, my love, Jack.
I forgot what these are called, but yeah, these can have some value. Yeah. There's gonna be more of them. We got some slides. Is that pin stuff, or is it gonna be? That's just film. Here's a scrapbook. But let's furniture. Oh, there's some kind of big frog statue or something right back there. That's a dresser. So for 160 bucks, I mean, I can already tell this is a killer deal. And I haven't even really looked at anything that's back in there yet. All right, they got some cool framed posters. Look at this thing. It's the Mona Lisa with a little bit of a twist there. All right, put it against the wall there with the picture toward the wall.
This?
Yeah, so that. Let's see. Furniture, hardaway, and heavy. Got some. It might be just parts for the furniture. That's what it sounds like. If sometimes that's not actually what's in it.
Look at this.
Just kind of set it over there for right now. And probably just wait till we stack. That's cool right there. We got a Woodstock poster. And this is, it's like just kind of odds and ends kitchen stuff. Alright, so there you go. What's that one?
Just like a movie poster.
Oh, look at this. Oh, rear window. That's where the guy's watching everybody from his apartment window.
It's an Alfred Hitchcock.
Yep, this is a cool one right here.
It's heavy.
That's like it's not like a poster frame, it's an actual frame. Oh, more weight. Alright, this one is full of, we'll have to dig through this when we get back. This is cool right here. Is that a TV?
No, posters. No pictures.
We have another, or, okay, several more posters here.
I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it is. We'll wait, just leaving it because we'll wait until we get back and film that so that it can stay wrapped up while we're riding. That's like art stuff. Is there
stuff in it?
like drawings and stuff? Or?
I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah, they're drawings.
Yeah, there's art and stuff in there. Look at this frog. Here, hold that. Let me get this. It's like I jammed it. We got the fat frog statue. That's gonna be more framed posters or art or whatever.
Oh, this is actually a heavy vacuum.
There you go. Get down.
Oh.
Okay. Like a bar. Probably have to pull. Is it hung or something? Oh, there you gotta go up. Okay, it's like a mid-century bar. If you open this up, they got some stuff sitting here. But there's the little holes, and then you open up down here. It has a pull-out drawer. We've got some Asian little sip and snack pack. This right here, this is cool. It's saucers. I mean, not saucers, coasters. Matches, decorative matches. What is this? Is that a bottle opener? Look at this battery powered mixer. That looks like it's like straight out of the, made in Japan, straight out of like the 50s, 60s. Let's see what that is. Little shot glasses, vintage shot glasses. That's cool. See what's in that box right there. And some kind of little. Yeah. And there's all kinds of dishes and glasses all in here. This might be chopsticks right here. Oh, it's a bar knife, but it's not in there. But it might be in in here. Wonder if they like to go, if they went to Japan or from there, because some of those pictures were Asian.
Look at these.
Matches from Japan.
Yes.
We've got a, okay, it's a souvenir, it's just a souvenir patch. Space emblem, but that's still kind of cool. So yeah, I'm not going to unwrap all these, but all sorts of glassware on there. We just moved the mattress out of the way, and the whole back here is full of smaller items, some smaller tables, boxes, rugs. Down here we got a set of dumbbells. Nice looking rug, that's a nice looking rug. And then right here, what is this? That's, I think it's upside down. I think. Typewriter? Yep. Quiet Deluxe Royal Typewriter.
Looks like a suitcase. Charged right now.
Suitcase in there? Yeah. Yeah, you get all this. You have to untie these ends. Most of these we're going to look at once we get back, because it would just take us forever here. We're going to crack this one open. It's really heavy. They wrote bottom on it. Obviously they knew it's heavy, so people would load on the bottom. So we're going to open this one up and see what's in there. Just because we're curious. And it is books. Lots of books. Look at this right here. What is that? That's an old book.
Yeah.
Here's a whole. Oh, here's the Tolkien set of The Return of the King, The Two Towers, and The Fellowship of the Ring.
What edition?
I don't know.
The first edition. If it's like the first ever, then that's...
No, it's not. You can tell it's not.
Well, the second edition.
I don't think it's very old at all. I mean, this is a newer set.
Yeah, it looks new.
But that's still cool. That's still worth some money. 3 vault, and then hold on. Let me look at some kind of books under here that look old. John Steinbeck. That looks pretty cool. And then there's several older books. This is an old. There's like several John Steinbeck. (1936). So that could be something there. So maybe some interesting books, maybe some valuable books in here. Here's not Lord of the Rings, but Board of the Rings. I guess this is like a parody, but it looks kind of like a kid's teenager book. Oh, and here's The Hobbit. The Hobbit's down there. All right, always be ready when you go to move a washing machine. These hoses sometimes still have water in them. Picked that thing up and water went everywhere. All over the back of my pants. All right, we're back with the trailer. I'm gonna kind of go through some of these boxes, see what kind of goodies we might find in here. Thinking we might find a few interesting things. Not really sure exactly what, but we will see. Move this out of the way. These few pieces of furniture here out of the way. Alright, looks like this is going to be some kitchen stuff. They're nice pots and pans, but they're kind of like got burn on grease on them. A big flashlight. The bulb came on for just a second and then it went out. The battery's probably just ready to die. This looks good here. We got a cast iron little, I guess you'd call it a Dutch oven here. Number 8 10-inch. I don't see a brand name on it. It's a number 8, but that's a good auction item there. There's another little cast iron skillet made in Korea. Pretty much any cast iron, usually does good selling. But if you get the, American made Griswold, that kind of thing, it does much better than this. But still better than stuff you gotta throw away. That's made in the USA there. Oh, here we go. It says cornbread skillet, so there's not really a brand, but it does say made in the USA. Cast iron. Here's another cast iron. That I don't see any markings. And let's see, there's more cast iron down in here. That's a Lodge. It's kind of your basic brand. It's not too expensive, but it's still, like I said, any cast iron's good. Then we got some rags. Got a dirty old apron and some rags here, and a little cleaning that goes on like a mop or something, and an extension cord. All right, I'm gonna turn that into my dollar box. Some of the stuff I'm gonna throw in there for $1. All right, let's see what else we got. This was the books. I think we already opened that. It's another heavy, really heavy box here. think it's going to be books also, at least here on the top. And we got a bunch of Stephen King books. Wizard and Glass, The Drawing of Three. Yep, these are all Stephen King. The Dark Tower, The Gunslinger, The Wastelands. These are all paperback. The Wind Through the Keyhole. And then we got some couple hardbacks here, and then we got this cool, The Complete Stories and Poems of Edgar Allan Poe. The Dark Tower. These are all different. I don't know how many. There's several issues of Dark Tower. I don't know how many right offhand. Or several volumes, I guess you could say. This is Leon Uris. He's not really sure who he is. He might be really, really famous. I just don't know. The Edgar Allan Poe book. Let's see how old it is. On one hand, it doesn't look too old, but then like the edge of these pages looks like it could have a little bit of age to it. I mean, not super old. 1966. All right, we got a rug here and some other books. What is this? Stairs of Saint. All right, this says picks and coats top. Anything that was, this is not real heavy, so it says top. Anything that was heavy, they put bottom on. Lighter stuff, top. You know, just saying they didn't want to put the top stuff. The heavy stuff on top and smash everything. So it's a pillow. And there are some kind of pictures in here. Let's see. Now this is a, I don't want to show it because it's got some personal information. Certificate, Board of Pharmacy. So this is from 1956. So this would be from, not from the guy that this unit was, either his dad or his granddad. Not sure. Okay, so the picks are going to be, I guess, more personal type stuff. Oh no, let's see. This is a Grateful Dead little print here. And then we got a Lenny Bruce. 20, I don't know. June 24th to 25th. It's like it's a reproduction of a like old concert poster. And then we've got some Asian art. So I'm thinking he might have been, okay, Japanese artist, professionally framed Japanese artist. I'm thinking he might, there's a lot of Japanese stuff that he might have went to Japan or been stationed in Japan in the military. What it's kind of looking like, maybe. And then we got, here's another, this is like a personal thing. It's another, it's California State Board of Pharmacy, and this is from the 50s also. And this mostly kind of personal type stuff left down in there. Personal papers and that kind of thing. Oh, wait a minute here. We do have, here's one of the old ticket books from Disneyland. I collect a lot of like Disney parks merchandise, and basically this was when Disneyland first opened. You didn't just pay like you do now. You pay one price and you just stay all day and do whatever you want. You actually bought tickets, kind of like at the fair, and depending on the ride, it had a different ticket level. See, these are all D that are left. E was the best ticket, and looks like they used all of their E tickets. But it tells you what attractions this ticket would be good for, like Flight to the Moon, Tomorrowland Jets, Mark Twain Steamboat, and so on. So I might have to add that to my collection. All right, he's actually got several. He's got Walt Disney World ticket books also. So that's Walt Disney World. This is Walt Disney World, Magic Kingdom. We got the stereo box here. And that is definitely what it is. Big Sony stereo here. Got the cassette deck. Okay, this is a little bit newer one on that. It's got the cassette deck, but it also has iPod and iPhone button on here. Well, we've got like it's like some kind of DJ equipment. It says Newmark. It's all wrapped up. Let's see. Oops. All right, it's a Newmark portable turntable plug-in antenna. That's kind of cool. Wonder if there's gonna be any records in this unit. I haven't seen any records so far. All right, this thing right here, I definitely want to, here in a minute, I'm gonna move that and look through it, that box right there, and I definitely want to see what this is. It's some kind of glass art of some sort. All right, this says Glassware. Glassware, it's not very heavy, so it might just be one piece or something. Like one large glass item of some sort. And that is silver in color. Like a silver serving tray. I don't think it's, you know, actual sterling. It doesn't really even look like it. Let's see. Now this one, let's see. See if I can find any kind of marking. It's kind of hard. There's a lot of tarnish. Hard to see if there is a marking. Hard to even see where it would be. I will have to look. Let me set this aside. I'll have to try to look closer and see what I can find. Now, what is this? Topaz Jewelry and Gifts, Tampa. And that's all that's on here. It's a leprechaun. Some sort of leprechaun figure. It says Shenanigan. I think that might say Clark. I can't tell if that's a C or a shirt for that. 1992. It's got a coin. I'm assuming maybe an Irish coin. Huh. So don't have any idea. I have to look this thing up. I don't know if this is something that's actually... It looks like one of those weird collectibles that could be worth a few bucks, but I don't really know anything at all about what that might be. And I think there might be more in here. There's at least more of these boxes. I don't know if it's going to be leprechauns or not. Let's see. Maybe a bigger piece. Okay, this is like a gnome with a baseball. It's got all kinds of markings on it here. I don't know if that says Clark or maybe it's F. Clark. Almost looks like an F with a C going to it. So Flark or Clark, I'm not sure. It says Atlas. I mean, it's well made. It's very nice. I've never seen or heard of that. That doesn't mean it's not really popular. I've just never heard of it. Certificate of marriage. Whoa, 1898. Huh. Okay. August 1898. Certificate of marriage. State of California, City and County of San Francisco. It's got a 10-cent stamp on it. Okay. I think what happened is they requested this, and it's 1949. You know, that they requested a new marriage license. That's when they were married, 1898, and somebody requested it in 1949. Because I was thinking this didn't quite seem like 1898 paper. We have another one of these topaz boxes and another gnome with a baseball, smaller one. 1991 it says, when this one was released, I guess you could say. And a big old glass, martini type glass, or not martini, but I don't know. It's just decorative glass. All right, we're gonna crack this thing open and see what in the world this is. I mean, it looks like a piece of glass with like some sort of print, painting or something on it. I gotta move it this way. Okay, it's not glass, it's just like that real glossy, shiny finish. Some sort of piece of art. It is a piece of art. I mean, I don't see any sign, no certificate or no signature anywhere to really know what this is. I mean, it's like that real glossy finish, you know, some kind of finish they put over it. If anybody has any clue what this is, let me know. I don't know if it's anything worth anything or not. How you would even tell.